And we're live. Scarf is dead. So
Nothing happened this week.
nothing happened. God, this was like the boringest week of
In a
anything
long
news.
time.
We've had boring days before, but this might be the boringest. So we got kind of a light week for you today. We got stuff about the RX 6500 XT, AMD
Boo!
AMD stuff, Twitter's NFT profile pictures, Microsoft
Okay.
purchases Activision Blizzard, Safari slash WebKit vulnerability slash iOS only able to use one browser, Norton antivirus crypto mining, Lenovo AMD desktops locked to a platform, and another Kirby game? Maybe.
Yo. Kerbo? Everyone loves Kerbo.
Everyone loves Kirby.
Alright, where do we get started here?
I think
I
we
guess we
should
get started with the
I think we should
6500
get to the actual
struggling.
important news. The first news. Um hey Scarf,
Yeah.
you noticing anything different?
Uh, you bleached your hair? I don't know.
Scarf, look closer.
About the stream?
What do you see?
Hold on, are we talking about the stream? Because if so, I see it.
Yeah, I did an overlay with our Twitter ads and the Discord server.
Yo,
Join it
go
because
follow
Scarf
Twitter gamers.
people need to join the Discord as well because nobody talks there. So we need people. Um why do you think I called this red versus blue, Scarf?
It's a haha funny reference to haha funny Halo thing back in the day, I think.
Scarf, my hair is blue.
And your point being,
It's red versus blue. The ultimate battle commences.
white versus black. The okay, I can't say that. Never mind. I mean, I mean Discord light mode versus Discord dark mode. That's what I mean.
Just say light versus dark. Jesus.
Whatever.
Yeah, mine isn't filled right now because I drank mine just now.
Wink,
I finished mine.
wink.
I actually drink it.
Yo,
I
pause for
I
drinking water.
I drank water bottle.
You slurped it. Did it taste good?
That was alright. It's just water. I'd prefer like some other
Yeah.
drinks. Is soda safe for this water bottle?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. Time to get the fountain drinks
The only
in.
thing I wouldn't recommend doing is juices, because obviously they like smell.
Oh, do they?
At least orange juice or as far as I know, for like other ones.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I never drink juice anyway, so I guess that's
Yeah,
a win on my end. All right,
yeah. Soda should be fine though.
let's actually get to the news people come here for, which let's just skip
Is
a
it
little
the
bit.
6500?
Let's
Can we
go.
skip to Kerbo?
Let's skip to Kerbal real quick. We gotta talk about this. So, Nintendo Life here says Japanese magazine Nintendo thingamabobber says that we might get a new game. How do we know this? No fucking clue. By the way, that's not what I want people to see. That is also not what I want people to see. Hopefully. I'm just gonna. I was in an incognito mode, but sorry. I just had to switch to desktop cam. I hate using Windows Discord right now. Or Edge Discord. No, that's just you. Anyway, so according to this, yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is releasing on March, but turns out Nintendo might have something more planned for us. Ah. Okay, so according to a translation by Twitter user Didi Deo. Didi Dio? I don't know. Um, the upcoming February 21st issue of the Japanese publication Nintendo Dream, which I assume is their magazine. They could possibly reveal a new game. It's apparently unclear if it would be a new Kirby title or just a new game in general. But considering 2022 marks the 30th anniversary of Kirby, it wouldn't be shocking that this would be at least Kirby themed. So, what?
To help compose Xenoblade and also like Chrono Trigger, that a new project might be announced February. You know, Xenoblade 3? Xenoblade 3, anyone? Come on, come on.
They're just porting Xenoblade
Okay.
X with new music.
Yo, Xenoblade export? I'm still not gonna play it?
But I know you're gonna buy it, knowing you.
Oh no, I am. It'll be
Mhm.
right there next to the Xenoblade 1 Collector's Edition.
Jeez.
Anyways, back to Kerbo.
Yeah. So this is somewhat
Games are
possible.
always good, Dark Link. Like, they're never bad.
At worst, they're kind of mediocre.
Yeah, they're consistent at the very least. Like, they're either okay to good, generally.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, it's the 30th anniversary, and for some reason, every like major anniversary, every 5 years, they release a fuck ton of Kirby games. Like the 25th anniversary, if I remember correctly, they released like 4 Kirby games. So
Oh yeah, huh?
yeah, they just kept releasing more and more. It wouldn't stop. But I'd say it'll probably be like Superstar Ultra or new Superstar Ultra.
Super Star Ultra, Ultra Star Ultra, Super Omega Ultra. Actually, that one's great. Yeah, we'll use that one.
Super Ultra Omega Star. It fits the Kirby lore.
Of course it does. Oh, okay, can we do a stream where you just like you explain to me the entirety of the Kerbo lore?
Okay, we can do that right now. In fact.
Oh boy.
Okay, we might as well because there's nothing else to talk about. Like what do we have, like Twitter NFT profile pictures, like they're hexagons. Microsoft.
Dude, you don't want to be a hexagon? I want to be an octagon.
Yeah, I mean there's Microsoft purchasing Activision Blizzard. That's
Which is
Yeah, that just means that Microsoft will just have more things on the Xbox. At
yeah,
most.
that'll just mean that Microsoft has to deal with more sexual harassment lawsuits.
I mean that, or Microsoft makes Microsoft Smash.
God.
I could see it. You know, like people wanted Crash for some reason, so they're like, "Hey, Crash is in a fighting game." There's the whole Safari slash WebKit vulnerability, which, like, yeah, okay, it's another vulnerability. It seems like there's a new vulnerability like popping up a lot.
I wanted to mostly go into detail about the fact that for some reason you can't use any other web base other than WebKit, so you can't use Chromium, you can't use anything other than the base Safari. Technically,
I think that's been a thing since the first iPhone. Before
it has.
Yeah, I think that's just something they just
No
didn't.
one tends to mention it. It really, really bothers me.
It's just kind of to me, mostly because like it's just a phone browser. I don't really use it for much, but yeah. But then again, considering the fact that Apple originally was just gonna have Safari be the main way you can use other applications that weren't already pre-installed, I'd say it's a slight improvement. There's the Norton antivirus crypto mining. It's just and it takes more of your pay.
Darklink, Kerbo isn't Sonic. We'll have a good game.
Yeah. Kirby's quality is kind of like Fire Emblem. You know, at worst it's just kind of like but they're always good games. There's there's fans of those games. Although I don't know many fans of Kirby Battle Royale.
Dude, I can't wait for Kirby Echo Shadows of Valentia.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a Kirby remix since Nightmare in Dreamland. I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Did we not
Um,
have? Wait, when was Nightmare in Dreamland
it
released?
was released on like sometime in the mid to early 2000s because it's a
You
GBA
mean like
game.
Epic Yarn, or was it a port?
That's a
I can't
port.
remember.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call Kirby's uh epic. Fuck, what do they call the 3DS port?
Kirby's Epic or Yarn.
Like, oh, hang on.
I swear it was a Switch release. I can't remember. I'm gonna be
No, it
honest.
was Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Yeah. No, I got so hyped when I saw it came for the 3DS because I was like a massive 3DS fanboy. People did question why it was on the 3DS because the Switch was on its like second year, I believe, second or third year.
If it makes you feel any better, that makes it easier to pirate. I'm not
Definitely.
suggesting you should. I'm just saying.
It definitely makes it easier because Epic Yarn had some motion, so it's just like a thing that the 3DS kind of solves on its own. The only thing with Kirby's Epic Yarn is that it's basically a downgrade because it's on the 3DS, so it's a lower res,
Yeah, that should count.
and the
Which should
color
count.
palette slightly changed. It's a little bit darker. That's what I've noticed from.
Kirby went emo.
It's just like a slight desaturation, or slight saturation, more so. And in all fairness, that's kind of the limitation of the 3DS's screen, so I can't really blame it.
Yeah. Or the
Um,
3DS has multitude of screens, but we don't talk about that.
yeah. So Kirby lore. I don't know where to really start. I mean, there's like the first couple games where like Kirby fucks up DDD. There's Meta Knight. There's the whole like wish making sun thing.
I don't know. I personally think that DDD wins the Kerbo matchup. No.
You know, if you only saw like if you had no context of what either characters were, we'd all probably go with DDD.
Hingen.
Yeah, but I mean, there is that one plot where Meta Knight literally wishes to have an opponent worthy of him. That's Galactonite.
Uh,
It's like I wish to have a worthy challenger.
I okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. Sure.
That's kind of
And
kind of
people say
edgy.
Shadow the Hedgehog was too edgy. Yeah. Next thing we're
El-
gonna get Meta Knight with
we
guns.
got the Sonic color palette at the left. We got the Shadow color palette at the right. You see, I would love to say Knuckles to tie it into the second Sonic movie, but well, kind of a missed opportunity to just make it put him in Sonic the Hedgehog the movie 3.
I'm so upset they didn't call it Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Knuckles.
Could have just called it Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and then like when you think the credits came up, Knuckles just comes in, and then it slams and Knuckles in the title.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.5.
Maybe they put the end Knuckles like after it comes out on theaters, just to like not spoil the audience that they just threw it in. It's just they
Oh,
didn't want anyone to
I mean,
know.
well, it's in the trailer, so
Yeah. But there's the whole dark matter shit. To be honest, I don't know too much about.
oh, wait, are you talking about the mystery dungeon boss or no? I'm kidding.
Okay, yeah, no, those two get confused a lot. But dark matter in Kirby is like some evil force that comes off the
Dark and
negativity of
evil and
others. Wait, hang on.
matter.
I need to fact check this. Where's the
Right, go to
Kirby
the
wiki? Pull up the wiki. KirbyFandom.com. Close enough. Dark matter referred to as in Kirby's Dream. It's exclamation point question mark. Hang on. So, debuted in Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the original Game Boy. I think it was like an cross thing with the color. Could be wrong. Where he stole the rainbow bridges connecting the Rainbow Islands and possessed. He took the Mario Kart and the and the whole spectrum. Possessed King DDD in an attempt to shroud the world in darkness. He also appears as the secondary antagonist and penultimate boss of Kirby's Dream Land 3. Yeah, makes sense. Let's see. Yo. But generally, Dark Matter is kind of like the big bad in Kirby. It does get kind of dark though. Literally. Ha 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 ha. So funny. There is the whatchamacallit. What was that one? Oh, there is Nightmare though. I think Nightmare's more iconic as Master Hand is just kind of a side boss. Yeah, So Nightmare is kind of the big baddie in Kirby games. Or not really the big bad. He only shows up in Adventure and Nightmare and Dreamland, if I'm not mistaken. And his whole thing is that Kirby must take the Star Rod off the Fountain of Dreams, or does he put it back? I think he fixes the Fountain of Dreams, and then once that's fixed, after that, Nightmare is released from his captivity. I don't fucking know. And I guess so. So Kirby has to stop him using the Star Rod. Satara. I want to. I don't know. I don't know. You don't necessarily like r- get Ganon out of captivity. He just kind of comes out whenever he feels like it. Yeah, but I don't think Nightmare appears in any other Kirby game, if I'm not mistaken. At least mainline ones. I'm looking here. Do we consider Squeak Squad canon or Mass Attack? I don't consider those mainline. I mean, okay, Squeak Squad I do consider mainline, but not Mass Attack. Mass Attack's. I mean, that's where he controlled 10 Kirby's. It's a little whack.
See that and assume it's spam.
Scarf, you should read it.
No.
Spell it out. Say. God. Russians. I'm assuming that's Russian
I think that
alphabet.
might be. I don't know. I'm not very well versed. I looks like maybe like Arabic or Russian, but I can't tell.
Arabic Russian?
One of the I don't know. I'm not gonna comment on this because I have no clue.
Yeah, me neither. Despite the fact that I just did. Um okay, so he's appeared in Kirby's Adventure, Kirby Nightmare Dreamland, Kirby Mass Tech, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So he's only appeared in 5 games. But he is the big bad in the Kirby anime.
Oh, well now I know.
We should watch the Kirby movie.
Where's this Kirby movie?
Yeah, it's like how long is the Kirby Right Back at You movie? How long? It's actually like a 3-4 episode thing. I was so confused when. Well, it's the 100th episode, but like.
Mhm.
No,
I didn't even know the Kirby anime lasted that long. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it lasted 100 episodes. Some episodes are missing in the English area, or some are straight up banned.
That checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the dub. I do think the dub is a little better. Mostly because I can make fun of it, and it's for kids. So
The Yu-Gi-Oh effect, yeah.
I mean,
Kirby is gonna get sent to the shadow.
didn't I think Seto Kaiba also voices Brock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does Meta Knight.
That's probably right.
I think he does Meta Knight, and
I think his name is Eric Stewart.
and he does a Spanish accent. He gives Meta Knight a Spanish accent.
That is all I needed to hear in my life.
Hang on. We gotta.
Or am I gonna listen to Spanish tonight? Hold up.
Yeah, hold on. Just how should I do this? I don't know how I'm gonna do this without fucking something up. Can you join through Parsec?
I mean, I could.
Yeah, but okay. Accept.
Hopefully, echo isn't an issue.
Hello.
But yeah, it
10.
sounds fine.
Oh yes, we got 10 minutes of Meta Knight. Thrilling.
Thrilling.
Yeah, thankfully I have like desktop capture now, so I can like actually show people. Yeah, sorry for stealing views, all two of them. Oh no, this is the Japanese stuff. I can tell the second you start. Sounds like. Oh god, oh.
Hey, stop spinning me round like a pinwheel! Kirby is putting his own spin on this situation. Not even a scheming think like me deserves a fate that awful.
I just realized nobody can hear you.
Could be
Let me fix that.
I hate it here.
painful.
No, not like only to desktop capture. So it's fixed now.
Oh, come.
Look, it is fire, DDD.
Look!
Just send him my resume.
Is that who I think that is?
Yes, it is exactly who you think it is.
This is not good. It is taking everything as an insult now.
It is taking everything as an insult now.
So Kirby Right Back At You has a weird thing where it combines CG and
Yeah,
hand drawn.
I saw that. Yeah.
Here comes the custard.
Here comes the custard.
Sire, it is my duty to warn you. Kirby has great power now.
Kirby has great power now.
Over there, Lucy.
It pains me to do this, sire, but I am afraid I must.
Sire.
Just lightly taps. God.
Please, Meta Knight, don't tell me you like Channel DDD too!
King DDD may be a despicable dictator.
Who's voicing her?
To admit he's got some funny shtick.
Funny shtick.
But the king's up to something.
Yes.
Sounds like
perhaps
Amy
it's
Rose.
this
It
snowdrop.
does.
Just to get back at that beast. It appears you were able to.
That's that bit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Help me down from here, Kirby!
He got ratioed one too many times. Kirby!
It's
Kirby! Come here, Kirby!
Oh god! I thought that sword was gonna stab Kirby. I forgot.
Dies.
invisible. Fire Kirby-saurus.
Fire Kirby.
Fire Kirby Saurus.
Oh hey, our videos and our streams right there.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh god, dude, I love the Kirby anime. I know that Sakurai has had direct involvement,
Hmm.
or at least in the production of
But
it.
more importantly, has Sakurai's cat had direct involvement? I didn't think so.
Maybe he did. Is what?
Sakurai's cat's actually just the mastermind behind everything.
I believe his cat was Fukura. I think that was his or her name.
I can't remember. I don't even remember ever seeing the name. I just remember the cat.
Kitty cat. Yeah, I mean, there's the whole. There's a Kirby reanimated collab where they reanimate where like a bunch of people reanimate like a single episode something.
Yeah.
I feel like they've done that something like that with Sonic if I'm not mistaken.
They probably have, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I know they have for Zelda CDI. I'm just gonna double check on.
Did someone say Zelda CDI?
Yes. The can't wait to blow some the dongles. I don't remember how to say it at all. It's been too long.
Neither do I. Also, there's barely any latency here through depending on, I guess, where you are positioned in the world. But
Well, from what I can tell, every time I look at my own streams, it's very little latency. But when I'm looking at other streams, it's different.
looking down, it looks fine to me. But
Yeah.
again, depends on where you are positioned and where someone's streaming from, obviously. But
Thank you, subtitles.
why does that have so much bass in it? It's so quiet, but I can hear the boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. We don't own any of this. Please support all the talented animators. Hang on, I'm just gonna like lightly show everything.
Yeah,
Let's-
that's yeah. How to
Just
do
gonna scroll through this. This is the credits. I'm gonna make sure my webcam isn't blocking it. Also, I just realized my comments on here from 2 years ago. I really enjoyed this
that.
collab.
So long, Lunar Dave.
I really enjoyed this collaboration.
You didn't say. You said collaboration like full. I can't see the words because.
Well, that's what I.
That's really funny.
It's a flip book. Watch what happens when I flip it. Huh?
Crazy.
Raise.
Really moving. Hey, Tim, what is
Is that a
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario text box?
Yeah.
Yeah,
different? But they changed.
Well, they changed the whole art style too.
Makes the picture
Paper Mario. Yeah.
I noticed.
Wow,
Hmm.
that's the coolest thing I ever saw.
Sure, tough.
Okay.
Look, sire, I didn't know making
You want to see me
was
do
so
it again?
easy. That kid's flippy book done give me an idea.
I love DDD's voice acting.
Turbo's angry.
Oh God, the copyright.
Ah, it's fine.
Yeah, at worst we get claimed. I could so clearly tell Soul.
God.
Some of this was either traced or referenced in certain scenes, which makes sense.
Mm.
That's what we do best at NME. You better get it with a money back guarantee.
That is horrifying. I'm so sorry. Speen.
This gives off a very Newgrounds vibe.
For the record, isn't a bad thing.
Yeah. I kind of miss it sometimes.
Yeah.
I gotta say, D-Man, you're looking fly today.
D-man.
He-Man.
Show the movie.
Yo, DG's my homie.
That's supposed to be. Fix up the focus, you fool. Look at me jumping rope like a kid.
That was a really good frame right there.
Huh? It's over.
Yeah.
The dude laughing.
Do you know how long it took me to do that? One more doodle, I'd have been off my noodle, sire. I'd have to make thousands of these drawings to make 1 minute of film. Of course, we could get a crack staff together and make ourselves a real cartoon. Animation takes time, King, and plenty of money.
I feel like
Oh
they're.
my God, it's Dan Green.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
And we gotta broadcast the show. Sire. High five on that.
I like how they're
Right?
lightly
That's
commentating
beauty.
on.
It's
Ourselves an animation sensation.
They lightly commentate on the whole animation process.
yeah.
Cartoon staff wanted. If I can make a souffle, I could
Oh yeah, they can't call it
Is that who I
anime.
think that is?
might be a better cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mike Pollock. Let's go.
An animated series. And knowing him, he must be the star.
Animated series.
Still show business.
Perhaps it'll have educational value.
Making a cartoon show takes thousands and thousands of drawings.
It might be good to
Who's that? Who is that? Who is that?
Town. I guess it's okay.
I don't remember. Yeah, Capitan is the.
Step right up and join the glamorous, exciting world of animation. Hope you brought your own pencils. Oh, do y'all know how to tell a story? Y'all know how to draw till your fingers fall off? Do y'all know how to color inside the lines? Then we
Yeah, I forgot. They're not allowed to say anime because it's too Nihongo for the baby children American audience.
True.
It's all joy. Oh my God.
A producer doesn't do anything.
I mean, he's not completely off the mark.
I'm appointing you the director.
Oh, that is a lot of.
Are there any questions?
You can definitely hear like Boom Eggman in that. I'm so sorry.
Meeting.
Now, today's agenda is our target audience.
Oh god, this is Newgrounds.
Telling and who are the main characters.
I already know that. The star
You know who she sounds like? That one character from the Magic School Bus.
Oh boy.
I hear it.
designed it myself.
I can't remember.
Was it like back in my school or whatever? I don't remember.
Character I've ever
I
seen.
think so, yeah.
Yeah?
I can't remember either.
Come up with something better.
Cute.
Let me see you come up with something better!
Hey, wait a minute. How about this?
Just make a Kirby anime. It'll be very meta.
I like how Kerbo's like over here just like, you know, I don't know what you guys are up to, but I'm along with it.
Maybe, but we also have to
Yeah.
have a really good premise. Huh?
He's just there.
Setting and situation of a show.
Well then, Miss Smarty Pants, you write the script.
Oh god, that's a lot of frames.
Be the star of this here show. She'll just be your assistant.
What? Why should I just be an assistant?
Ah, we'll call you a writer/assistant. Now get working on that.
God,
script, Miss
what is this DreamWorks like? Stop crying.
Writing a story is hard. I can't think of a thing.
I think we're right in who that is, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm sure you, why are there so many different accents, especially like it adds character of course, but like it's just so fun to me whenever like it's clearly not a native accent.
Yeah.
And you could have a couple of bad guys in a big chase too.
I'm pretty sure
Is that
Tufts.
who I think that is?
I know it's Max's voice actor.
Yeah.
The good guy can fight the bad guys in space.
In space.
Story. Sure you can.
Let's roll up our sleeves and get busy.
Hmm.
And so our hero Kirby decides to stay in Dreamland and protect Cappy Town from the evil monsters. End of episode 1.
Sire, is it too late to can her?
Hmm.
To be the main character.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll let it in later.
We'll take a look at our storyboard.
Our storyboard? What's that?
Team Active Duty, if you want to become a main character, get ran over by a truck.
Battle scene.
You're not wrong.
Sire will beat Kirby. Kirby will beat him.
Oh, I see what you
Yo.
The monster gets a whooping like this here.
But we'd need a whole team of artists to animate the storyboard.
Don't you fret, Pumpkin. We've put together a real dream team, haven't we, Sire?
Ah, yes. Kirby draws a lot in this anime, now that I think about it.
Today is all about character sketches. Each artist has been assigned to work on you.
DDD art. Wait, I need to go back. I need to go back.
Each artist has been assigned
Deviant art, but DDD art.
Dude, that's my homie.
to work on you. With all this scribbling, we ought to be done in no time. What is this? That's you, Your Majesty. How do you like
Peter Griffin. Oh man,
Don't get mad at
that looks like a thumbnail right there.
the seas.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna take a break so you can show us what you've got so far. Yeah! Take a look at
I
this.
think I really captured you, sire. I'll capture you.
God, I love Mike Pollock.
I think it stinks. Pretty good, huh? Pretty awful.
That's a Squidward one. That's actually a good drawing.
Hmm.
My little-
Hey, Tiff, those drawings are lousy. I knew this wasn't a good idea.
Get rid of these no-talent numbskulls.
You're the director, remember?
These simpletons need some supervision. You are now animation supervisor.
You know, I think this is like a meta commentary on how bad the animation environment really is.
We're working
It really is.
me helping out in production. In production? That's right.
Oh god, it turned stupid anime for a second there.
Well, they ought to get somebody who knows about quality.
Oh, that was a weird change in.
Rid of these crummy drawings.
This is where they fill in the color, sire. Ah,
Ah.
she's painting Kirby over there. No, sire. Put you in later.
That's totally a meme format.
Well, let's see. He looks pretty
Now that's a drawing almost.
Is that what whatever the character's name from Sonic X was?
Where they draw the background.
The one who like has the bombs or whatever?
I don't remember.
I'm afraid we're out of paint.
Don't worry, just use these.
Why, this looks like ketchup and mustard. This here background's making me hungry. Don't you eat that.
No eating, Kirby. That's illegal. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Whoop, whoop.
Good. And now we photograph one frame at a time.
Y'all let me eat. The next sale, Mr. Gabriel. Oh, that's no good.
I can't work under these conditions.
You just stick
He's going on strike.
before you know it, you'll be king of this cartoon. But how do we cut Kirby out of
Kind of like the
to me, sire?
how the lines and colors are drawn in that one.
Mm.
Yo, is that Kirby NFT?
Next. Here, try this one.
Let's see.
Kirby's now officially non-fungible.
Sorry, Mabel. I guess everyone's pretty new to this.
I'm no expert either, Tiffy, but I'll do the best I can.
Those eyebrows. How to tell if it's anime? Look at the eyebrows.
Looks like these bums are all thumbs. Who wants a cartoon with Kirby in it? We'll get rid of these. Bye-bye, Kirby. And then we'll replace them with our very own sketches.
He sounds like he thinks he's so bad.
When you're the director.
So how's our cartoon coming, Triple D?
Smooth as silk. A smidge
Triple
behind
D.
schedule.
Triple D.
Big D, Triple D. Oh my God.
We get cash back.
Just how much cash back?
Let's just say it isn't chump change, sire.
Oh!
DDD's constantly in debt, and I I think that's funny.
Majesty.
Say what? It won't be ready the day after tomorrow.
That deadline is impossible.
Now, Mabel, that's just stinking thinking.
But we spent the last 3 nights here.
I'll have you know this kind of treatment violates union law. I'm in charge here, Copper, and when I say
Capitalism.
business,
True.
Wake up! No time for napping. We got a deadline to meet. Get to work.
Oh
We're
God.
using Parsec with someone who has a like a
Decent connection.
consistent connection.
Yeah.
What was that?
I have no idea. Something disconnected, and then reconnected.
Mm.
all you lazy louts better be working. Lazy? With all due respect, we're working as hard as we can. You don't get cracking, I'm gonna have to give you all a whacking. We better just air.
Whoa. Corporal punishment, DDD?
True.
We're near finished.
We got 20 whole minutes. Step to it, girlie.
Impossible. We're too far behind. What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna go talk.
I'm gonna go talk to the sponsor.
Or are we gonna see?
NordVPN. I'm kidding.
You gonna see something.
We're looking forward to the premiere.
DDD has to have a word with D-Brand.
Dreamland, 'cause it's magic time.
Oh God, I would totally like to see the anime remade in that art style.
Yeah.
This is channel
What? Oh God, I was gonna say it was cute, and then I saw that. Joseph,
This is it.
hold up. Big Bird? What are those legs? Oh my. Someone must really like Big Bird.
Oh my.
This is it. Y'all gotta read the scripts and match the lips.
But we haven't rehearsed.
Never mind. Now, we ain't got
This is just a commentary on how hard dubbing is.
us people.
Yeah.
We're on.
Just the entire anime process.
Here we
Or production work, really.
Beep.
D.E.D., that's the name you should know.
Let's go!
He's the king of the show. You'll holler and hoot. He'll give Kirby the boot. D.D.D. is the
You'll
one.
give Kirby the boot.
Hey, Kirby's supposed to be the star. Yeah, now it's about DDD. The opening's almost over.
DDD is so evil.
Coming at ya. Yeah.
DDD right back at you.
Production is sponsored by Nightmare Enterprises.
LTT stood cutting.
Here it is.
The king said that's the wrong reel.
Here, put this one on. Hurry up, quickly. Goodness me, it's all so confusing. This ought to do it.
God, I like how we're still using film. I mean, it's like they use a lot of CGI, so I'm assuming this whole show is made digitally.
Look at that.
Shush.
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah.
Trap shot. Looks like they drew these.
Keep your trap shut.
Remind me to fire that no-talent character designer.
You know, your head's even fatter than I thought.
Get ready. Our lines are coming up.
Here, I am nervous. I have never.
Thank you.
Kinda stuffy in here. Hey, where am I?
Where am I?
No!
Uh-oh. I don't think that's right.
DDD saves the day. Hey, wait. Where'd that title come from?
Ah. You know, that just reminded me of the...
At least Kirby's enjoying it.
Jenny, oh my god.
He must have switched stuff around while we weren't looking.
His Majesty's gonna be bigger than ever, and that's saying something.
That's right.
Oh!
Real star power.
Gigantus DDD. Oh god, I'm so sorry.
He tricked us. You're supposed to be the star of the show.
Huh?
Okay, I was told he was gonna be bigger than ever.
On the cutting room floor. Ah, help me.
Oh my gosh, Corbo's massive.
Majesty,
Well, if it ain't my
Oh god! The mouth!
why aren't you looking fit as a fiddle?
you downright spiffy yourself.
Have you seen Kirby today, Majesty?
He don't
God.
scare me none.
Those two changed my script so they look like
It's so funny because this entire show has animation like this.
Sire, beware that evil beast Kirby is headed for our gates.
Oh god!
Was that it? Oh.
Look here, am I really that drunk?
stick to the script.
Help! Help!
Out of the way, I'm on. Oh dear.
Do I really look like that?
I was going to ask you the same thing. That monster been terrorizing us far too long.
If anyone can give Kirby the heave-ho, it's you, sire.
I'll kick that Kirby to the curb.
We're right
To the
with you,
curb.
Majesty, you're a hero to us all.
Oh, come now, little old me a hero. Surely you jesting.
Tiff, what happened to all the action scenes? They got rid of my whole storyline. All they do now is talk to each other.
I always thought an
Ah.
animated cartoon to be animated.
When you're not a fan of turn-based RPGs.
Hey, Mom, looks like they're finally moving a little.
It
only looks as if they're moving, darling, but they're standing still.
Well, this whole production is rather second-rate. Hey, cut the chit-chat, will you? My favorite part's coming up. Hey, Dee-Dee, suck it up!
Oh, great.
Suck it up.
Something original.
Second-rate duelist with a third-rate dick.
It is fire, DDD. Our hero.
Fire DDD!
would never say that.
These pictures aren't calling in yet.
I don't see no background neither.
We didn't have time.
Squidward.
Forget it. It's the performances that matter.
Majesty, how can anyone perform with these scribbles?
Never mind them scribble quibbles. Read the script.
Majesty, what do we do? That nasty old Kirby's at it again.
Don't
Oh, boy,
worry.
oh, boy,
I'll
oh.
move him on out of here.
What's the matter with you, Kawasaki?
I'm playing Kaboo. What if I met?
God, I can tell this is someone who knows how to draw but is unused to digital animation. That or that's their intentional style.
Come, Warp Star.
Unregistered Hypercam 2!
That was great.
I wasn't prepared for 4Kids to use, like, the original Japanese name for a character. Unless
Yeah.
it isn't, and it was just something they went with, or...
I'm pretty sure it's something they've always went with. They never changed any of the names. They actually didn't change that much. Oh, God. What are these characters made out of?
That's a lot of That's a lot
That's
of
a-
shit.
This is the end of you, Kirby.
Oh god, he's playing
Oh
Doom.
my gosh.
Huh? What's this here?
Your guess is as good as mine, sire.
Kirby drew this part. Yeah, I can tell.
That mouth movement was a little off, but nah.
All this
So be it.
animation's giving me palpitations.
I'll never direct another cartoon.
Zod! Don't go.
I just reread our contract, King D, and it states that the show has to be of professional quality.
So that mean we gotta pay up?
Right. And this is what you owe.
What?
By the way, that's not an exaggeration. The show actually shows the stat.
I ain't made of money.
If you don't make us pay, we'll give you 20 episodes free.
Free? That's not bad.
20 episodes free.
God.
Well, I guess we're all happy we don't have to make
This reminds me to mention,
I wonder what
Dan Green plays a really good bad guy.
Anyone who can make a good cartoon.
Definitely.
It ain't easy. But it was sort of fun.
I like these little cute puppets.
Everybody take a look at this.
Coming at ya. I am the great King Dedede.
Makes me happy they didn't try to replace Kirby's voice clips with something that sounds more, you know.
Yeah. Oh god. They're all coloring.
Yeah.
I'm going Kirby kooky.
I will get you now, Kirby, you beastly blob, yeah? I'll let you have it, you know good sheep eater.
Hey, this is great. It's one of those shows that's so bad it's good.
Huh? Color him in.
I'm on
Color him
for a
in.
sec. Oh. Thanks for covering, hold on. I need mouse. I grabbed mouse.
Funny. Haha. I covered Kirby lore.
Thank you for, yes, for telling me about Kerbo.
Yes, this is all the info we need
This is all you need to know.
about the Kerbo.
The Kerbo. Can we talk about the
The
fact that we
Kerbo.
just spent like an hour talking about Kerbo?
Oh no, I'm planning to drag this out on for like 11 more minutes and then end the show because we got nothing. There's nothing.
I want to make fun of AMD real quick.
Okay, sure.
So AMD released the 6500 XT with 4 gigabytes of RAM and a 96. Was it 64? I'm pretty sure it was 96-bit.
By the way, 6500 XT's
96
GPU.
plus- Yes, and let's just say it does not perform well. On paper, it looks worse than the RX 570, and depending on what CPU you use or what platform you're on, it can be bottlenecked by PCIe Gen 3 because for some reason they decided to wire it up as PCIe Gen 4 by 4 instead of PCIe Gen 3 by 6.
By the way, you're gonna have to tell me how to change the BIOS PCI Gen shit because I don't remember how to do it. I never did it. After this,
I'm gonna have to
so.
look through your manual for like the whatever the.
All right, I'll send you one. Actually, it's the
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah.
The RX 6500 XT launched with 4 gigabytes of VRAM, and to many people that probably doesn't mean much, but it's delicious.
Okay, it should be back soon.
There it is. Hey gamers. Whoops.
Yeah.
Anyways, where was I? AMD launches 6500 XT with 4 gigabytes of RAM. AMD says 4 gigabytes of RAM is not enough 5 years ago, and then deletes that post before they launch the 6500 XT. You know what that sounds like they're doing?
Cheaping out. I don't know.
Not just sheeping out.
Kind of being
It sounds like
disingenuous
some
to their
random-
consumers.
It's not even that. Like, every single time a company's done something like this, consumers have discovered it. So it has to be just some random, like, marketing guy who's just like, they're never gonna notice.
God, I don't know. You can't find my Undertale Let's Plays. You'll never find them. I can't find them. Okay, if someone
I don't
somehow
think I'd wanna
finds,
see your Undertale Let's
oh
Play.
no, nobody should. But somehow, if somehow some way manages to find my Undertale Let's Play, I wish I could give them an award, but I don't have money, so.
You
Oh
know
well.
what the thing like that's super weird about like this topic in particular is? Back when AMD said 4 gigabytes of VRAM isn't enough, I'd argue it did perfectly fine back then. But now that 4 gigabytes of VRAM isn't enough when you need at least 6 gigabytes of VRAM for a lot of higher settings,
I just
they
think
just say no.
I just think what AMD is doing is just kind of in poor taste because the 6500 XT barely has a purpose. I don't know, like even the worst GPUs have some use. Okay, maybe not like 1030s, but anything
Oh
from
yeah,
like
tell me about the GT 710 or the
yeah, no, I was gonna say
1070
those are an
Power
exception. Like they kind of have a niche as like extra display ports, but why would you want them?
Mm.
There's better cards for that, you know. But either way, how the 6500 XT versus like RDNA 2 graphics from like a upcoming APU. That's what it'll probably would it perform as well or worse than the Steam Deck? It'll perform worse than the
That's a very
Steam.
good question.
Like
I
okay,
think it might actually technically perform better simply because okay, no. It'll perform better in a sense that it has more powerful cores simply because of thermal
I'd
constraints.
say it's probably the
But
CPU that'll probably carry it,
Mhm.
and also cooling.
But the Steam Deck has the added privilege of running off of Linux natively, so it has more overhead to
I'd
just perform better in general.
Yeah, I'd have to actually look at 6500 XT's performance because I haven't actually seen it yet. I'm assuming it's
Mm.
made for like 720p gaming, which
It's basically somehow a worse RX 580.
it's about the same performance as your old card, right?
Maybe slightly more than that, I'd argue.
Okay, somewhere in between the
Yeah,
57.
it performs equal to or less than the RX 580.
Okay. Yeah, damn. That card released like 6 years ago?
You know how much the RX 580 was MSRPing for a while back?
Under
Like $180
Yeah, I was thinking like 180-ish, like somewhere less than
for the 8
200.
gigabyte version.
Damn.
Hmm.
That's sad. Also, that's a really good price.
Oh yeah.
Like even back okay, even back then that's actually a pretty good price, I feel like.
Oh no, the RX 580 was a really solid card, especially because weirdly enough, some performance graphs have shown that AMD GPUs have performed better over time compared to NVIDIA GPUs because of driver updates.
Yeah, I can see that.
Keyword some, but
I mean, if the 6900 XT actually did well in Premiere Pro, I might consider it.
it has the funny number in it. But yeah, I get what AMD was going for. I just don't get what AMD was going for. They add some like arbitrary limits that theoretically just wouldn't stop the scalpers in the first place.
Yeah, because the 6500 XT's main thing is that it's about the same performance as their RDNA 2 CPUs that are coming up. So, I guess okay, the funniest
I'd
thing,
say it's more
okay,
than that.
the jankest part about Linus's did you see Linus's stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put a 5600 G with the 6500 XT. Interesting combination there.
I disagree. I'd say that's probably something someone like legitimately might think of going for if they didn't know that the 6500 XT was garbage. Which, by the way, they didn't know at the time.
Well, the main issue is that like you can't even get them right now. Apparently they're sold out. Hang on, I'm gonna double check on that. 6500 XT.
If it makes
Okay.
you feel any better, there's more cards for us.
360 plus $30 shipping.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, there's more cards for us, I guess. I mean, like, I don't know. There's not exactly any perks to... It's just it blows my mind that we've gotten to the point where
It's not even.
releasing cards that are arguably worse than cards they released 5 years ago.
How do I describe this? This is like. I want to say a waste of sand.
No, that's exactly what Gamers Nexus said.
Like, how do I. Like the 6500 XT, I could kind of see it if it was like cheaper than it was. Like maybe exactly 200. Let's say.
Anyways, all I'm gonna say is Anakin didn't like this sand.
God, this life sucks.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that GPU prices are like what
Dying still.
dying, but like it's going higher as always.
Hey Dave, do you think you could make me an octagon profile picture?
No.
Sag.
Yeah, I mean, I've researched more into NFTs and crypto shit. NFTs are weird because like it's the same thing with like crypto where like its intention is to not be controlled by one thing or it kind of be decentralized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it's currently being the opposite of that.
Okay. Well, to clarify, NFT is essentially a form of crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Not essentially. Basically, it is a form of crypto. It
Yeah, it's a
uses
form of
blockchain.
crypto, or it's just a part of it. I think that's the best way to say it. And it works with crypto in order to work. There's a whole thing where it's like it's bad for the environment, but I have seen some people argue that a lot of people that do this kind of shit also uses energy that would be wasted otherwise. But I can't say that's everyone though.
That's not very true.
No,
So-
I mean, it's actually proven that it can happen. It's just like because there is wasted energy that's literally just being thrown away, and some miners have
Yes,
done
I'm
that.
aware, but the issue is carbon footprint for the most part.
Okay, but there'd be carbon footprint either way. That's the main argument I see. But either way, I think renewable energy is like the main way to do things anyway. I don't know. But also, I like not everyone has that same method of using renewable energy or energy that would be wasted anyway. A lot of people probably just like have a fucking warehouse full of GPUs for like crypto crap without just using
Can't wait for global warming. The RTX like 5090 global warming edition. This card is safe underwater.
God, and it doesn't help that graphics cards
Perfect for Japan whenever it sinks.
doesn't help that graphics cards aren't exactly efficient either, especially like especially the 30 and is the 20 series power efficient? I don't think they were.
Technically, GPUs are more power efficient than ever. It's just the way that power is being used currently. For example, or not Volta, sorry. Ampere has this thing where it'll spike voltages at certain points.
I've
So
noticed
basically,
I've seen a lot of products in the PC space where things just spike like really quickly just to perform a task. Like a
that's
Zen
called
3.
boost. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
boosting.
that's exactly how that works.
Yeah. I don't I feel like
Like
that
what the boost clock is. Yeah, it just
yeah.
goes whoop, and then for a short period of time, and then
I think for GPUs, especially since they take up so much power, because like a CPU, they don't take much more than like at most, well, like anything under a Threadripper.
Intel Plus.
God, it shouldn't take that much TDP if you're using it, but I think a GPU should be not. I mean, okay, it makes sense given its power, but I think we should find ways to make it more efficient. Have you? Oh wait,
We
that's
are
right.
finding ways to make it more efficient. The thing about GPUs is that
Well,
you got to take into account the fact that a GPU is literally its own computer inside of a computer
yeah.
with its own RAM, with its own with its own RAM, with its own CPU, with its own cores.
I will say I'm still excited for APU technology getting better because it seems like we're getting about 1050 Ti range.
I want people to join my cool hobby, you know?
Yeah, if anything, you can get by with Vega 7 graphics. So,
Vega 7 or 8, yeah, that'll
yeah,
do.
like just give someone just a 5600G. I think they'll do just fine. Especially if they're emulation people. Like anyone who wants to play like net play or any type of emulation. Yeah, I'd
I think
say.
even Steam might run fine depending on, or as long as you're not upscaling.
Yeah, no. CMU runs fine, I believe. I think it runs Breath of the Wild at a somewhat consistent 30 FPS, which is like, even the Switch version has frame drops, so that's perfectly.
Yeah.
It does run some user games just barely okay. It's not perfect. It's a little bad, and there's some graphical issues with AMD drivers. Um,
Like
but any,
flashing stuff.
but like getting it's a massive upgrade over getting like say a Raspberry Pi, because the Raspberry Pi can it? Okay, does the Raspberry Pi 4 do N64 emulation now, or is that like still
It
not a
can,
thing?
yes. Here's a
Okay.
3B for reference.
um,
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah. Basically, the 5600G can handle basically up to Wii U.
I think Pi 4 can do some Dreamcast as well, but
Yeah, but
yeah.
the 5600G can do any emulation game, plays any Valve game that isn't Half-Life Alex.
You know if the 5600G can do RPS or RPCS3 emulation? I have no clue. I've never really.
RPS3 is PS3, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people do it with the 5700G.
That should do fine enough then.
Yeah, like I said, Vega 7 or 8 is definitely my current recommendation for most people. If they need one right now, ideally probably get like an RDNA 2, because you're basically saving yourself. How much does a 1050 cost?
Oh boy,
10
please don't tell me.
200, or actually no, I'm wrong. Sorry. Um Wow, I've never seen a card go oh, there's a 2 and 4 gigabyte model. Okay, that makes more sense.
The 4 GB is the 1050 Ti.
Okay. Um okay, so the 1050 2 gigabyte is 130 or 150 if you include shipping. The 1050 Ti. Wow, that's such inconsistent price. I've never seen a card have such weird pricing, because it goes from like, hang on. No, okay, I found like a general idea. So basically 250 to 300 something, somewhere in between.
That's
I've,
not okay. Okay.
I've
The
seen
1050
some for
2 GB.
209, but yeah, that's what
The 1050 2 GB can't. I would say I wouldn't buy one, simply because its VRAM limit is very apparent as of current, and also just integrated GPUs are getting significantly better. And then there's the 1050 Ti, which should be priced at like $130 MSRP.
Yeah. But let's see here. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the RDNA 2's performance would be, but since the Steam Deck will be using that architecture, that'll be a good general stance. Or are they out for laptops yet?
Not yet. It's releasing February.
Okay.
I would say we could also technically use console performance as a thing, but no, we really can't because they're not equivalent.
Yeah, they're a different beast. We're not getting
I'm serious
PS5.
though. Those okay, yeah, but those custom APUs they have for like the consoles are actually just really cool.
I would
Granted,
def
it makes it even more of a PC, but
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see those things get kind of trickle down into PC APUs, but also we can't even supply those, so it's kind of a no-win situation. PS5s, oh my god, those are also out of stock. How much do they cost right now?
hey, I just want my Seto Kaiba PS5.
Mm?
I'm desperate.
$700 to $900.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. I mean, it's basically how much a 3070 cost when
Which is their
a year
equivalent, their
ago.
equivalent in price in the first place. So
Yeah, a 3070 though. You want to know how much they cost nowadays?
I don't want to.
I've seen them
Actually,
gone
I
up
do.
to
Inflate my ego. Tell me how much I'm worth.
1300.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to get scammed?
Oh man, I'm this tempted. I'm very tempted.
I'll do you a deal. The 1060 and like a good 800, and I'll lend you the 3070.
Good 800. God, I mean, we could totally do a challenge where we swap GPUs just to see you suffer. Because I'm only benefiting.
You literally, yeah, you only benefit.
I only benefit. I just want to see you suffer for a little bit. Understand what I'm. Actually, you probably wouldn't mind too much.
No, there's a couple things that would bother me.
But yeah, I mean, I'm fine with like regular PC gaming experiences on the 1060. It's just VR that I'm starting to have issues with. So that's the main reason why I want to upgrade. Also, I want better NVENC. That'd be nice.
Yo, pog for NVENC encoder. Goated.
Oof, oof. Okay, the 1060 going for like 380. Delicious. I mean,
And its MSRP was 300, and it was cheaper than that for a while. So
yeah, I think the only GPU that's been like not horribly over MSRP besides like the 1070 and 1080. There's the 20 series cards.
all right, can we get out of this depression phase right now? I'm feeling sad. Sag.
At least the RAM hasn't gotten for DDR4 hasn't gotten too bad. I mean, there's people scalping for DDR5 if I'm not mistaken.
It
But
makes you feel any better. SSDs are very good right now.
whew, speaking of which, we should go shopping for one.
Elbows.
Let's go to PC
But
Part
yeah,
Picker
okay.
and put it on Moonlight. Okay, what was this? Was this restraint? I'm gonna need to edit this category. Just get on Parsec.
Okay.
No,
I'll
Scarf.
move the
We're
pop.
shopping. We're shopping. Shopping on Moonlight. I should have like effects next time I do Moonlight, so we can have like the ding 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 ding, or like just regular sound effects here and there. That'd be really fun.
How about Sus Among Us? By the way, I still have to finish that discussion. But actually, no, I don't. I only have one thing to do today. Never mind.
So this was my original plan for a build. The only thing that's different from now is I don't have this or that. I swapped out from a 5050 5950X from a 5900X.
Which,
Fair enough. I don't think I needed the 5950X's extra cores.
it makes you feel
anyway.
any better. It was the best gaming CPU on the market for a bit, the 5900X.
Yeah. But I didn't really buy it for gaming anyway, so it's
Yeah, I know.
kind of a eh.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, yeah, your GPU is a bit of a bottleneck, though. So
It is. Yeah. So let's go storage. So SSDs. What do we do?
when shopping for SSD, shop for a terabyte, shop for NVMe, and make sure it's M.2. Those
Okay.
are the criteria.
Okay.
By a terabyte, I mean anything higher than put it to maybe like 650 gigs, just because sometimes it'll be jank with like how many
Okay, hang on.
or what it's listed as.
650 gigabytes. This is the real life. Is this just fantasy? Okay, what else did you want me to pick?
And then just check
SSD.
NVMe.
NVMe. Where you at?
It should be all the way at the bottom.
Where you at? Oh. Okay, there we go.
Don't ask why I have the PC part picker menu memorized. I'm weird.
You do it often, so I understand. Okay. So, here we go. Where do we start?
At the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, start from
Okay. Let's start at the top. So we got the Samsung 970 Evo Plus.
I'd
One.
recommend sorting by price as well.
Okay.
Just simply
Recommend
because depending on your performance needed, it should be mostly fine if you
recommendations.
have.
Recommended
Uh,
top price.
recommended top price maybe 160 at the very most. Simply
Okay.
because I'll be honest, it's considering the fact that you're not working with like 4K footage.
I'm working
You
with
should
2K
probably be
footage.
fine on.
Yeah.
Oh
I'll
yes,
probably be
2K
fine.
1920 by 1080. Actually, technically, it's a little bigger than that because it's different
What
aspect
was
ratio.
it? I thought 2K was
Wait,
1440p. Is that
no,
not?
2K is not 1440p.
Was it? Then what's
Okay, it's complicated.
1440p?
2K
Fourth
is technically 1080p, and then what 1440p is listed as is
2.5K? I don't fucking know.
generally it's listed as like QHD whenever it comes to marketing terms.
Okay, well, either way. So first up, we got again the Samsung 970 Evo Plus for 1 TB, going for 113.
What's going for 113?
The 970 Evo Plus.
That's actually a really solid deal, especially with Samsung's
I was
first
like,
warranty
that
and
sounds
software
like a really
support.
good deal.
Granted,
Okay.
it's PCIe Gen 3, but again, probably won't actually matter.
Yeah, there's Western Digital Blue SN550. That's $100. That's Samsung
The
980.
SN550 is a good drive.
There's just a Samsung 980. Nothing after that. That's 114.99. Crucial P2, 94.99.
I wouldn't go with the Crucial P2, no.
Yeah, Western Digital
I think it
WD
has
Black
kills.
SN750. That's 70.
Really? That's actually really cheap for an SSD. I might grab
Yeah.
that for myself.
Kingston A2000, 97.
I'd say honestly, the 970 Pro it might be a really good deal simply because it has TLC or TLC NAND, I believe, and it's a solid PCIe Gen 3 drive. It has lots of support, lots of good
Hey, look,
lots of actually functional
it's the
software.
Intel 660p.
That's actually, okay. In all fairness, the Intel 660p is a really banging drive for the price.
Yeah, it's 150.
Never mind, I lied.
I
It's not supposed to be that much.
guess it's either scalped or whatever. XPG makes RAM, or
Yeah.
not RAM, SSD. I didn't know they
Mhm.
made SSDs. Sorry, they both have
Don't they? Doesn't Silicon Power or like Micro Centers in-house brand or whatever make SSDs as well?
Yeah, I see Silicon Power on here.
Okay.
SanDisk. Ha 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 ha. You know,
Sandy's okay.
if only like as an SSD fan or SD card fan.
Yo, I'm a SanDisk fanboy.
God. I think the nice thing about mine is that mine has a heatsink on. Although I don't know how much that helps for an SSD. Does it help any? I don't know how much heatsink helps an SSD. Okay, so it's just one page. Alright, but we do have the Samsung 970 Evo Plus for 113.
Really solid deal. Damn.
Yeah, regular 980 for 114, so it's like $1 more. Western Digital is 100. Their WD Black is 70. I'm a little confused.
I'd say 970 Evo Plus is goated.
Yeah, 970 Evo is pretty much our best bet right now.
In fact, yeah, I might buy 2 of those drives.
And 970 Evo Plus is
Really good price.
113.16. Let's see where they're
I've never seen a
selling it at.
Samsung drive go that cheap before.
So right now it's actually on sale from what I'm gathering. On Amazon.
Gorgeous, yeah.
On Amazon. Yeah. Okay. Should I put 3 of them in the cart?
Why tree?
Because you said you want to get two.
I said no, I meant 2 split between both of us.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just put 2 in the cart then. So we can save that for later.
Hmm.
No
I'm gonna
thanks on
monitor
the...
the price because it's gonna be maybe a week or so before I end up grabbing the drives.
Yeah, okay, total is 226.32. In other sites, they're selling it for 120.
Which is still a fair price for a 9-cent EVA Plus.
The only places that sell it for more is memoryc.com.
Dude, this is my favorite PC store, yo.
And then there's Dell. I didn't know Dell sold individual
Yeah,
PC
they
parts.
kind of do. It's complicated.
Yeah, anyway, okay, so I'm adding that. I'm gonna change my build here a little bit. So it's more accurate to my current build.
Mm.
And then I add my 10 fucking 60. I don't...
Sus Among Us.
Yeah, I never got the Cooler Master power supply. Instead went for the EVGA Supernova. Which I trusted that brand a little bit more.
EVGA Supernova is solid.
Yeah, it's a tiny power supply, by the way. I just find it funny. I put in three packs of fans.
Yeah, that's. I'm just saying that might be a little too much, buddy, old pal.
I have 9 fans.
I can't even count to 9.
Easy. It's a 1, a 2, a 3. But yeah, the only thing I'm missing from right here is the RAM and a GPU.
No, that's a lot of RAM.
Wham.
I mean, 518 megabytes is all you really ever need. I don't know why you're trying to go for 32 gigabytes. 64, I guess, but
64. Just so.
come on, man. Just download more RAM. I don't know why you don't do that.
Hey man, in all fairness, you made the bet. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need you to finish that video. Anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna need you to download more RAM right now.
No. I'm very happy with the case I got, though. Speaking of which...
You have to use an SFX power supply.
Yeah, considering the fact that your case is smaller.
And supports full ATX.
I mean, mine does too, so... But also, yours just so happens to support
No, it's like an
ATX power
ATX
supplies.
supply.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just don't like it as much because it has a mesh front, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't
So what
like...
if I told you I was too lazy to put in the effort to switch the cases out, and I should make you do it for me? Also, because you do a cleaner job.
Really now?
Oh, you clear. Yeah, I would be very messy.
Yeah, I do tend to cable manage as best I can at the front, so I'll do what I can at a price. I don't fucking know.
Break hugs and cuddles for a month. No, I'm kidding.
God, no. You're too small. Buy me Legends Arceus.
What if I bought you half of Legends Arceus?
I don't know, man. I mean, you could also buy me Awakening. It's not a bad idea. Hang on. I'm just making sure I don't show personal information on here. Because I accidentally I accidentally opened my Google Drive page, which, I mean, there's nothing... I mean, I do...
That's why I use a separate web browser.
I mean, I do have Spider-Man No Way Home on my Google Drive.
Edge user! Edge user! Boo!
Are you okay, sir?
Oh.
Do you require assistance, sir? Do you need help? Do you want me to get your mommy?
I was just gonna say I've come to bargain, but
Nice outfit. Did your husband make it for you? God, that's such a poorly aged joke, Spider-Man.
oh boy.
Spider-Man. I will say though, you know, I was this close to buying a GPU.
True. Or you could have just asked me and technically got a card at technically MSRP.
Technically, and the EVGA queue is closed up, so
Again, it took me 10 months for. No, I'm pretty sure it was longer than that. It was like a year
Yeah.
and
you see,
month or so.
this card gives me pain.
Yeah.
Because, like, first of all, I love the Vision OC's look so much, but goddamn. I mean, first of all, it's already $200 higher than MSRP. That's natural for Vision OC cards.
When you ask Dave what he would do with the Infinity Stones,
With a snap of my fingers, I will have.
I'll have an RTX 3090 Ti.
I will have an RTX 3090 Ti and any of the Nvidias or the best GPU whenever it releases with all of its drivers pre-installed. I don't have to upgrade my power supply. It will be perfectly balanced with power efficiency.
You're just gonna use the gauntlet to power the computer.
God, I would. The worst thing is, if I had the Infinity Stones, that's what I would probably do with them. Let's get the Tesseract, just power on my PC. It's like, hey, it's RGB. The Infinity Stones are RGB, so makes sense. Oh man, have you watched Loki?
I have, yes.
Okay, good. Haha, Loki self-cessed.
But people had a problem with Corin.
God, I just find it so funny when I submitted that, people had PTSD. It's just like
Post-traumatic Corin syndrome.
everyone freaked out. I've never seen I've never seen a reaction like this. Like, hold on, I still feel weird about that. And then it's like, OP, you've opened up a fucking memory I didn't want to remember. Good. God, why do I remember this?
I don't see the issue. I think they're a pretty cute couple, actually.
This is the most hilarious kind of cursed. That's my motto. Just send something that's both hilarious and cursed. My own clone. Now neither of us will be virgins. Dr. Robotnik.
You think robots? You think Dr. Eggman's built a sex bot?
I mean, we have the Archie comics, so maybe it's somewhere in there. Knowing the Archie
This
comics.
is failed prototype.
God. Did we mention about the Tifa Italian Senate thing?
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about this. Oh, this is so good.
Did we mention that? I don't remember.
We did not, but we're going to mention it now.
So basically, the Italian
Senate meeting
happened on Zoom, and basically they showed some explicit Tifa images or video.
It was a full, it was a full animation.
I think the worst part is it looked familiar.
God, unfortunately, I now know where it's from, just because I was like curious to see how it played out, and like the full clip almost did play, and that's super funny.
God, like it looked familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen whoever made that's work before.
Mm-hmm.
because like
I-
they used the same model and everything, or it looks like
Yeah,
they used the
for
same
like an
model.
entire day, I kept scrolling through like Twitter and YouTube, and that's all I would see. And then it's just like Tifa with like "I am the Senate" or whatever.
God, speaking of which, the whole Tifa thing, I'm gonna be real. Final Fantasy stuff is probably on the same quality as Overwatch. You got two paths in life as an animator. You either become an animator from Pixar or make Overwatch animations. It's true. These are the two paths. If you're a quality 3D animator.
I think I'm scarred for life.
Says Scarf. It's in the name.
Funny. I think I'm scarred for life.
Says the man whose name is Scarf and has scar. Grr. Also, nice scarf.
Yeah, I know.
Also, can we just say what a banging thumbnail I made?
It's not sus Among Us enough.
I don't know,
Ow,
man.
my foot.
I don't know, man. That's the point. We don't want to be sus.
Ow, my foot.
Don't want to get voted out, you know?
Eh.
Okay, the original image looked like this. People, this was the plan. So I found an image of Tafo and Mango just in a pose. Hang on, I need to show them the original image. The original image
The original image.
was this masterpiece of design. Whoever took this picture, they're goated because holy shit. They're standing there. You wouldn't think they're sus at all. They're clearly not the imposter.
Oh, that reminds me. There is one more topic I did want to talk about real quick.
And then I made this horrible abomination. I'm just saying, I really enjoyed making this thumbnail. And I have no
I
regrets.
can tell.
Yeah, no. I love making my thumbnails be wacky sometimes because like there's not a lot of opportunities I get. So that's why I enjoyed making the Halo thumbnail a lot. God, I love that Halo thumbnail. But yeah, what did you want to talk about?
The whole Lenovo AMD thing.
I haven't worked stuff out.
It's worse than that. Like, if you take the CPU out of the motherboard, it'll die. It's a waste of sand at that point. It's a paperweight. It's e-waste.
Imagine not telling that to manufacturing or the repair people.
It's just, oh my gosh, they like pull out the CPU and then it just
Just turns into sand. By the way, can silicon be reused? I'm assuming it can.
I assume it can, but also I haven't a clue.
I think
But
the best.
yeah, it essentially becomes a useless product, and this is enabled by default on any even Ryzen platform, so it's not just a server thing.
Okay, Scarf. How many 1060s would it take to make a 3080? Like in terms of raw material. I'm just curious.
I don't know.
This is a question I wanna get answered. How many 3060s does it take to become a 3080? Well, if you do the math, it should take like 2, 3.
How many
2.5.
1060s would it take to get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop?
I thought it was called a Tootsie Roll.
I can't. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, the Tootsie Rolls are like the little circular ones, right?
No, the Tootsie Rolls are the cylindrical ones. Yeah, the chocolate cylindrical ones. Yeah, I know what you're talking
I was
about,
talking
but
about the lollipop thing. Yeah. Okay.
okay, well,
I
whatever.
don't remember.
Yeah, I thought it was just like get to the get to the Tootsie Roll because it's the Tootsie Roll that's in the lollipop. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Well, all that matters is that it has to be ray traced.
Anyway,
RTX on.
I guess for now that's it. Wow, I stretched this out.
God, I have to finish up my anglefish.
Nah, imagine. All right. We'll see you next
Not much.
Sunday.
Bye, gamers.
Join our Discord server. Follow us, please. We need the attention and love. We need the validation. Thank you.
We need we need to be Twitter followed.
Yes. All right.
Like monkey and
Bye-bye.
subscribe.
Bye bye. Bye bye.